Authorities are looking for survivors after two boats carrying asylum seekers sank in Greek waters. More than 20 people are believed to have drowned, and Greece's government has laid some of the blame on Turkey. Here's Middle East correspondent Tom Joyner in Istanbul.
Well, people are still believed to be missing after two separate incidents of boats carrying migrants crashing and sinking in Greek waters over the last 24 hours. The first, off the island of Kythera, a sailboat carrying up to 100 migrants struck rocks and sank. The second incident was hundreds of kilometres away in Lesbos, where the Greek Coast Guard says the bodies of young African women were recovered after a dinghy carrying roughly 40 people capsized there. In both cases, though, there were dramatic rescue operations, even in winds of up to 70 kilometres an hour, really very harsh conditions. And you can see there migrants waiting in treacherous waters below as others are winched up the cliff face to safety. The next day it was still a horrible scene at Kythera. Bodies could be seen floating in the waters under the cliffs among debris from the yacht they'd been travelling in. Among the rescuers were locals, some of whom had seen all of this unfold before.
Last night we heard voices crying and asking for help. Just before 5 or 6 days that we had another incident, and also another one last month. I don't know who chose this route and put these people in such a danger.
These two vessels could well have departed from Turkey. That's a favoured route among people smugglers heading towards Greece or other parts of Europe. And that fact alone could likely be a sore point between Turkey and Greece, two neighbouring countries that have for a long time held fierce disagreements over things like maritime borders and migration issues. The Greek government has already blamed Turkey for what it says was irresponsible behaviour over the deaths at Kythera and Lesbos. Now, the search continues for survivors, but sadly, the death toll could still rise.